I'll go ahead and go with my new moon theory, and somebody can help me. Comment, please, what I am seeing wrong about this. As you see on the screen, this is the path that the moon takes as it travels around the Earth. You can see up in the boxes in the upper left, there's a view of what we see from the night side and a view of what we see from day side. So you'll see now that as the moon gets right behind us, we get a full moon as it's fully illuminated by the sun. And then as it comes around the other side, we slowly see less and less of it until we have just the sliver, as they call this, the waning and the waxing of the moon. Now here's my issue, is when we get to the point where the moon is in between the sun and the earth, they say this is a new moon, and we don't see the moon. My question is, if you see up in the upper left there, why is there no black dot in the middle of the day sky, as the moon should be between us and the sun and should be blocking out the sun, but we never see that. So these next images show the same thing. You'll see they always tell you where the moon is and why we see it the way we do, yet they fail to explain why during a new moon, they just simply say, well, it's between us and the sun, so we don't see it, which could make sense to the night sky, but does it make any sense to the day sky side? Wouldn't they see the moon being in the sky and blocking out the sun? So you can see in this image the same thing, that with the rays of the sun fully engulfing the sky, not aimed directly at the moon, wouldn't we see from the day side a black spot in the sky? But we don't see that. I just put an image up real quick that says how us funny human beings think that we lost a plane, which was a few miles in the sky, 4, 5, 6,000 miles in the sky, and we've lost it completely. No one has any idea where it's at. We have a robot on Mars that takes selfies and is 150 million miles away. Seems to be a little peculiar. But they also tell you that this is real. The image you see there of galaxies and this beautiful smoke, and this is nothing more than a CGI computer graphics, computer-generated image. Nothing real that we see. Same thing with this image. Really pretty if it were in fact anything that we see in real life, but it is not. And yet, I'm the one who wears the tinfoil hat, and people believe that this is true.